Cancer, I'm Eleanor, and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your weekly pick-a-card reading where we're breaking down your monthly energy of the Page of Swords, being a student. And this week, the energy is Flicker, and this bird says, new rhythms are coming into your life now. You are encouraged to trust and adapt. So this is talking about being a student of your rhythms and learning the patterns so that you can break them if they're negative or use them to your best advantage if they are neutral or positive. So I'm using Vibrational Energy and the Vintage Swiss Tarot. I have stack 1, 2, and 3. These two always want to go together for some reason. They always ask to go together. There's a timestamp below so you can skip to the one or more than one that you feel like it's meant for you. This is a general reading, so if you would like a personal, private one emailed to you, my Etsy page is linked below so you can see what I have there. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I have made it to 50, and I'm so thankful for all you being here and sharing this time with me. I am going to do a big pick-a-card reading that will involve a way to win a free reading with me. After I can get your May general out in your first week of May, I'm going to do that. So let's get right to stack 1. You have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and Creative Explosion. And Creative Explosion, that reminds me, so the Empress is very creative energy, but she's upside down right now. So let me tune in and see what's going on with that. Why is the Empress in reverse? Well, you have Creative Explosion. It feels like you don't have a lot to work with, like because this Page of Pentacles upside down, there's not a lot to work with. Resources may be scarce, energy, drive, it's just maybe not feeling like enough, or like there is enough. And that might be how you're coming into the week. But you do have something amazing. I want to say bubbling. I'm looking at those bubbles and they want to tell me if something's bubbling beneath the surface. Like you get an out of the blue inspiration of how to do more with less. How to create an alternative to something, or an out of the box way to get what it is that you need. It's normal, so I'll talk about the cycle. It's normal to have ups and downs. Downturn will be followed by an upturn and such and such. But it's all vibration. The key to tapping into this and figuring this out and getting what it is that you need when you're feeling like you don't have enough, and when you're feeling like you don't have a need, and you can't think of an alternative, that might be because you're thinking too hard, or that's where the cycle comes in, the cyclic nature of inspiration and creativity. And the key is to not force it when you're not feeling it, to not sit down and like clench your mind and try to force your way through it. Just let it go and not judge yourself for not knowing in the moment. But when you do have that inspiration, to act and to strike while the iron's hot, and to not let it float by either, but to figure out that cycle, those ups and downs of creativity and quiet. All right, stack 2, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Emperor, and an open book. All right. So an open book is showing you, with this Page of Swords, learning how to be adaptable to whatever life throws your way. Better at rolling with the tides. And not just like a trooper, like muscling it out or figuring it out, but more with joy and with success. More like a dance than... yeah, more like a dance. And also with that, a thirst for whatever it is that comes next. Always ready to turn the page and to keep moving and learning, because you've started to recognize how the challenges have given you something every time. And so now the challenges are almost like exciting, because you know there's a gift at the end of it when you can figure it out. Like a video game, when I probably use that all the time, and I don't even play video games, to be honest. But it's like each level that you beat, you get a little something to carry with you on to the next one. So you're wanting that prize every time, no matter how challenging it gets. So every experience seems to advance you and level you up. And that is why you're showing up as having this Emperor energy, because you are like a boss at this point, and you've been there, you've done that, and you've given, it gives you this air of confidence and authority. And so the issue you may be encountering is with communication. This Page of Swords is all about communication and patterns, cyclical patterns of communication that may be showing up here with this reverse Knight of Swords. And so does that confidence and authority that you have as this Emperor cause you to be more of a helper than a listener when you need to be? Do you forget sometimes that not everyone is like you, that not everyone faces things the way you do or processes things the way you do? They might have their own process that doesn't look like yours. And sometimes people just want to be heard. They just want a listening ear. They just want to get it off their chest, and they don't necessarily want either advice or want to be told how to process it differently. Okay? Stack 2, you have the Magician in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse, getting outside of the box. And Huntsman. All right. Okay. The Huntsman is talking about going out and taking what's yours. The key word being what's yours, not just whatever you want for the sake of conquest. Like the difference between trophy hunting and like what the Native Americans did with the buffalo, where they use it, every bit of it, for the sustenance of their life and their family's life, and there's no waste. There's a purpose there. The life of the buffalo is given to sustain the life of a village, versus just those guys that go out and kill things and take their tusk and leave them there. It's just, anyway, I have an opinion. It's gross. Anyways. And also to have gratitude for what it is that you're taking, or that's being given to you, honestly. So if you can keep your intentions pure and can say and act in your integrity, then go forth and seek what it is that you want outside of convention, independently. It's like looking for it not in the places that most people look for it. And the pattern may be that you, and like most people, are looking for this somewhere outside of themselves, looking outward in the world and questing the earth for what it is that they want. And that may be barking up the wrong tree. The Magician is talking about creating something, and so it may be that instead of looking for a finished product, looking for the thing, looking for the grail or whatever, it's that you should be looking for the raw materials, because it's meant to be something that you create, not something that you find or take ready made. It's like have you seen the little picture, and the person, this little stick figures, or it's kind of crudely drawn, but the person's holding a little jug and it says happiness, and the person says, oh, where did you get that? And he says, I made it myself. That's kind of what I'm getting with this. All right, Cancer, I'll talk to you in a week. Thank you.